get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, and welcome to a slightly unusual replay. Today I am looking at a tank company battle, and I don't think I've ever shown you any tank company battle replays before. I do actually play in TC battles from time to time, both with SGTA and now with, as you can see, the Circlings, because this is a CIRC a CIRC tank company battle, and it's a mix of CIRC, CIRC 2 and CIRC 3, so this is a cross-clan battle even. And I will also say right off the bat, I am not commanding this because I am a terrible tactician, and I mean bad. I've commanded a few medium and junior TCs before, and mostly they've gone pretty bad. This is tier 8, so I was sure as hell not going to be commanding this one. Now, someone's going to shout at me in the comments for this, one of the Circlings certainly, because I can't actually remember who was commanding it. It might have been Land Cruiser, it might have been Nimbus, it might have been Dark Dragon, or it might even have been Nemo. I can't remember, but it was somebody. Or it might have been none of those people, in which case somebody else is going to get even more irate at me because I couldn't even remember. So anyway, we're on mines, it's encounter mode, and we've split up into really two main groups. All the IS-3s and the 110, they've gone towards the cap, and us AMX 5100s are facing off on the hill. So there's 1390 up there already. We're pretty sure that ISU is back on the hill. Land Cruiser just took a mighty hit from something, so that was probably the ISU. So he's going to try and get up there, which not entirely wise. I'm going to try and shoot the AMX 5100, except my gun depression sucks, Captain, so not so much. Slightly wary of being shot in the butt by T-32s on the island there, but hey, there's a target. Now, can I do this in time to save Land Cruiser? Well, I got one shot in, and that 5100 is now looking a bit cheeky, so let's give him the benefit of my shells. There we go. Bam. So that's most of my first clip expended, and I decide actually at this point I'm just going to reload because that one shot left is... there's no point in saving that one shot for something, basically. I could have just tried a wild shot at the stuff on the island, but it probably wouldn't have worked. At this point, the fighting around the cap is, from what was going on in TeamSpeak, it sounded fairly intense. We've lost Land Cruiser, we've lost Nimbus, and we've also lost the Swedish Leaf, who was actually down on the 3 line in his ISU. And there's a 1390 going for Captain Nemo in his Bishop. And I know I'm probably, I'm going to reload in time, but I'm not going to actually be able to get up there in time. So, yeah, unfortunately, we've lost Nemo, but it's quite important to take out that 1390 because otherwise he's going to be sniping at our, he's going to be sniping at the backs of the IS-3, he's going to be sniping at my back, so that guy is now a priority for me. The Carnarvon that was with us, who is, oh god, I'm so paying attention, that is PPLT 511. He's now going up the hill. He's going to give some fire support, but obviously he still has to be wary of that enemy ISU which is lurking. So I'm just blindly flailing here, shooting, trying not to hit Barter, which I had actually already done once in the evening. I think it was a game where I was in, it was either 5100 or the IS-3, and I just planted a shot right in the back of his turret, which we were so pleased about. Anyway, that 1390 is dead. I've got 2 shells left. Try a blind shot, and it works. I don't have an outline, but oh, there we go. That's another one down. Okay. 6-6. It's looking a bit tight, but we can do this. It's just a T-32 on the island. ISU, which is probably in A4, so right by the enemy spawn. And we've got, yeah, they're doing their best to basically rush this last IS-3. But, yeah, I'm here. I'm in a position to snipe. I just need Declan Harley to stay alive for long enough because I'm still reloading at this point. Yes, it's what, 3 versus 1? 4 versus 1? Well, 3 versus 1, the T-32's on the island, so it's gonna be tight, and there's the Carnarvon giving some fire support from the hill, but even so, yeah, this is gonna be tight. So first shot, I'm gonna take out the autoloader as a priority. Oh, that one missed. That was a wasted shell, which you never want in an autoloader. Okay, there we go. Low health IS-3, 1-shot kill, very nice. Right, remaining 2 shots into that IS-3. Bounce. And there we go, that one actually connected. So PPLT's pretty low health, he can't afford to take the risk. Dark Dragon's coming around in his AMX, and oh my word, look at those kill secures. I mean, I've done some damage, but still, them kill secures. So at this point, I think I was telling people on TeamSpeak, don't panic, don't rush. I just need to refill my clip, and I can kill this guy with one clip. So I was urging anyone not to take any risks at this point. Basically, there was no reason for anyone to die. And yeah, MSSO was he's over there in his ELC. He's actually sort of tempting this IS3 to come out because he's getting the cap points, and the IS3 takes the bait. And he's now out in the open, and well, this is just perfect. I can shoot him all day long, but I only have to shoot him once, and I've still got 5 shells left. So yeah, all them kill secures and a top gun. Not bad. It's just the ISU left to deal with now. Now we can either tackle him, or we can just cap this one out. And I think we debated and decided. This is a, you know, it's a tank company battle. The win is the thing, and this ISU could potentially wreak havoc if he's smart. He's got a big gun, and I'm the only one at the top with any, you know, lots of health left. So I jump in the cap as well, but I'm prepared to actually jump out the cap to reset the cap points to actually, you know, give us a chance of killing. Dark Dragon's going around, see if we can spot that guy, maybe do some damage. We're still fairly convinced he's in A4, and it's getting a bit close now, so I'm gonna you can see the enemy team were trying the psychological strategy. Don't cap, kill all. Normally it's your own team shouting that, but in this case it was the enemy team because they wanted to tempt us in front of the ISU's gun, but it's not going to work. You know, nice try, but it's not going to work. Now MSSO, I think he was on TeamSpeak. He didn't drive out the cap or something like that. But hey, I know something shot at him. Something shot at something. So he's either still up there or he's actually, I don't know, but he's somewhere where he could just shoot that house. So I drive out the cap completely, and being a bit cautious, don't want to take an ISU shot to the face. But hello, mister. Okay, okay. I think MSSO's his headset was, I don't know, but he should have jumped out of the cap at this point and didn't. And I should also just mention, you know, MSSO, actually, I featured one of his replays, so you can go look that up if you're interested. I think it was the 110E5, it was a pretty good game. So, here we go, bam, last kill, and that was 7 kills, 3,200 damage, nearly 3,300 damage, and yeah, that was actually my Ace Tanker badge in a tank company battle. And I've done that once before. My Hellcat Ace Tanker badge was actually also in a tank company battle. So I think it's harder in a tank company battle, but it's possible. And you can see there, yes, I did a fair amount of damage, but actually Dark Dragon did more damage than I did, and he only had 1 kill, so I was being Captain Kill Steal that time. And the damage was actually, it was fairly spread around the rest of the team. Only Swedish Leaf didn't really get to do anything, he died a bit too early. And Land Cruiser, unfortunately, took a heavy battering from the enemy ISU quite early on. So, yeah, it was fun, though. And you know, I don't do the tank companies that often, but I like to do them every so often, both, like I said, with the Circlings and SGTA. They also have very frequent tank company battles, usually at least once a week. And I'm sure once the new 742 mode comes along, we'll be doing that as well. Because, oh, pardon me, apologies for that. It looks quite interesting, and it's it's like the Champion TC. It's capped at tier 8, so it's going to be probably a lot of the same tanks. Probably more 5100s than IS3s, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. We'll see what the good teams are using. You might see some interesting combinations and some interesting tactics, because sometimes it's the weird stuff that works. And the victories where you've used unorthodox tactics. As anyone who's watched the Dream Team streams on Twitch TV/Circumflexes, go check it out, guys. Wow, that was smooth. Yeah, them unorthodox tactics can frequently, you know, they can not only pay off, but they can also be hilarious. So there you go. That was my Ace Tanker badge in a completely unexpected way, but it was also a nice TC game where I got all the kills because I'm a dirty kill stealing bastard just occasionally. So if you liked this video, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment below, you can subscribe to my channel, you can go check out my Facebook page, and of course, as always, stay tuned for more.